Okay, guys. I know it's been an incredibly long time. I know it's been probably well over a year and a half since I've done my last Let's Play.
You're all right.
I know it's been a time. It's been very hard. Just a lot of crazy things going on trying to get stuff fixed. So, this is my next Let's Play. So, I decided to do Digimon World Next Order. Now, if you wonder why I'm starting here, if anybody that's played through the game, there is a song. There is a song that is played by one of my favorite uh, Japanese singers named Iri Aoi. She's just like really amazing, great music. It's copyrighted, so once this goes up on YouTube, they will copyright and flag it. So I just had to go through that. I'll pretty much go through everything about this game. It actually was inspired by a good friend of mine, Amaterasu. He had a struggle to beating this game. So I did put this on easy. Basically, this is a Japanese title in terms of difficulty. So when you play this game, there is no easy mode. Easy is normal. The normal is hard, and hard is like ridiculous. So basically, I'm gonna go through it. I'm the educational type person. I'm gonna show you exactly how to beat this game, how to go through it. Really fun game. It is a remake of the first game, Digimon World. I'm pretty sure because of the way it plays, but I'll explain stuff as we go on. So, we just finished with a battle with Machine Dramon. Yes, you did start off with a War Greymon and a Metal Garurumon, which you can get in the game. A little different. I'll explain that in the rebirth process. So, let's continue.
Don't worry about us. We're partners.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
A human? A machine Draymon disappears and a human appears. Fascinating. The machine Draymon should have been caught in the interdimensional trap, but... You defeated that machine Draymon. That must be what destabilized the other dimension. These must be your partner, and two of them no less. That's an odd relationship.
Yeah, because generally tamers do not have more than one Digimon, but in this you get two, which is really cool. So let's keep going.
They did everything they could to defend you. No need to look so depressed. They were partner Digimon, so it is possible to revive them with a Digi-Egg. I have preserved them in external storage. So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
So when I said before that it's really hard, that I was explaining stuff. This is the rebirth process. Basically, every one of your partners die after a certain time. There are things that extend life. Your natural life isn't really all that long, but I'll show you exactly how that goes. So we have a different choice. Basically, if you want to hit triangle, if you want to hit triangle to see Digivolution info, you'll notice it's Boldemon. I'm a pretty big Digimon fan. Most people know. Anybody that knows me knows. I know this is a baby Agumon. Koromon is in training form, and then when you hit OK on them, you can go. This is Agumon. This is Black Agumon. I'm pretty sure. I think this is Gilmon, and I think this is Shoutmon. So they do have a lot of things, like 231 Digimon in this game. Really amazing, really great. It's pretty cool. So I did say I could get them, so you have like this whole little round thing of different ones you can see. This would be Gobblmon, of course, because that's a Punimon that goes in the Sunomon. They have different branches depending on how you raise them and how you treat them. Basically, I look at this game like it's The Sims for Digimon. That's basically what it is. It's a lot of simulation. So remember when I said you could get those two partners? There's free DLC. This is a talking Agumon. See, this Bodemon grows into Agumon with a special voice. The two Metal Garurumon and the War Greymon you've seen, that's these two. Basically, if you have them, they're always guaranteed to go into their. They're always guaranteed to Digivolve. Always. There is no requirements needed. They'll just Digivolve right after. You can only use these after you've beaten the game at least once. So, of course, I've beaten this game multiple times. So, when it comes down to it, I can use them. I may show them off a little bit later, but I'm not going to do it now because that just makes the game too damn easy. And because literally, you could make your Digimon so strong messing with them. So, what I'm going to do is just start off with Old Faithful. We're going to go with this one. This is basically the Digivolution process. And futuristic, I'm just going to skip it most of the time because that is a long animation. So with Bodemon going, I am going to keep these the same. I am going to name it Ken after one of my dear brothers. Pretty cool guy.
So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
Also notice when it says it looks like they're going to be reborn healthy, as when they rebirth the next time, I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens when they rebirth. I'll show everything. Like, this game can be pretty complex, but once you learn it, it's pretty cool. This game is like, it's amazing. It's a pretty cool game to me. It's like one of those games you just sit back. Now, since Gabumon was one of my favorites, I'm going to name it after me. Show. In fact, I'm going to give it 2 Ys, just to be fun.
This is a tremendous success. Then their rebirths will be complete. Just remember, as their tamer, you have a duty to care for them. You don't seem to understand what's what. I am just as in the dark as you. I wonder what is going on. Why don't we... Looks like Tokamon is still
Okay, I'm finna skip all of this because this dialogue's pretty useless. Basically, Digimon's ran on. You know, he's an elderly Digimon. Basically, if I remember correctly, I've never played the first Digimon World. I'm just about to skip through all this because none of this stuff is really useful. I'm gonna go over exactly. Honestly, you really don't even have to follow the story. It's so easy. Just watch the scenes and I'm guaranteeing you'll follow the story very easily. So if you're wondering, basically that Tokamon, which everybody knows is the baby version of Patamon, that thing actually turned into a Machine Dramon. It'll go on and it'll explain more the story of what's going on. Okay, I'll help. Basically. Okay, the biggest thing about this game is the way you start. I like to go with the box mentality. I'll show you what that is. Every morning, every day, because it does have a time, every day you want to come in Digimon's house and talk to Koromon. He gives you a lot of good items every day, so always. You got 3 bandages, you got recovery discs, and you got MP discs. You're going to need them. Regen discs, you're going to need them. Digistock is cool. So, you get Digimail, you see that? You just go in here, go into the Digimail, and it just says bring Digimon to town. So you're wondering. So in this little mini thing, you see playing chapter 1, but right above that, you see right in the middle where it says Digimon's house, you says Floatia's Prosperia. Floatia is the city that of course is what it is. I don't know if this is the main hub area in the first game, like the first Digimon world, but this one, basically that prosperity is at 0. So what does that mean? That means basically every time I get a Digimon to join the city, which is basically the whole object of this game, you can get, you only need like one. Like you get 1 point, I'm guessing that's how it goes. The max is 200. To beat the game, you only need like 100. And not to mention, there's so many of them. Like literally, there's a whole area you don't even need to go to, because it's not post game stuff, but you literally don't have to go through it. So basically, gonna do that. You can always look at your partner statuses here. See their stats, they're pretty low. Nothing. Whatever you do, do not walk out the city. I'm telling you that now. Don't do it. You will die. Your Digimon are not strong enough to fight what's out there. You have attack skills. Basically, all they can use is foam. You have all these different skills. All of these are at level 1 skills. Basically, as you get a new Digimon, so let's say I Digivolve into Agumon, which probably won't happen. He needs a lot of stats and a lot of requirements that you just can't get yet. So this is fire. He get heat breath. Gabumon would probably either get this water attack, this aqua breath I think it's called. This is called dark spirit. As you see, you'll know because you have fire, water, or ice. Air, which is electricity. This is nature, darkness, light, hand-to-hand, weapon, and filth. Filth is basically all of, all of Numemons. Machine Dramon, I'm pretty sure he's considered a weapon type. You have a lot like Leomon that's considered hand-to-hand, Galmon, lots of them. Light types, all the Angel Digimon, lots of them. They'll come up. You can see you can unlock by acquiring second order. When you get all of these, they're basically abilities. Battle tactics, you can tell them how to fight. I always leave them on this fight while I'm spending your MP wisely. I don't like to burn it through all it. It's gonna burn through the MP a lot. Each attack does take MP. History, you can always look at this and you can see the key points and everything. They need to go to the next level. They're always guaranteed to go to their baby form. They're in training forms. No point about it. It's just what you do after this. I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of explaining right now. Tamer. So when you get skills, you have all these skills to get. Of course, I don't have any skill points. I'll get them as we unlock them. I'm gonna try to do this game very efficiently for you guys, so you can really see what to do. A lot of grind that I'm gonna do is gonna be off screen. I'm only gonna show like mostly all the story stuff, but I am gonna explain to you what I did off screen so you'll know. You see, you got bit. You can't do anything with it. You get bits by fighting or selling stuff. You can even look at the skill list. Of course, I can't do it. You even have a playtime counter. My personal one that I just actually finished, I got max prosperity. I maxed out all the facilities. I'll explain that later. Literally, I think I got almost 90 hours put into this game. This game can take a long time. So without that, you always want to talk to Koromon. You can talk to these other Digimon, but they don't really help. But you always want to talk to this Bodemon if you need to know where another Digimon is that can be recruited. I know where basically everybody is and how to recruit them, so. Oh, I'll show myself around myself. Floatia basically was a very prosperous city, but since the Machine Dramon started attacking, they basically tore the city up. So, always talk to Tanamon. Tanamon basically grows meat. I don't know how you grow meat out of the ground. I don't ask questions. Yes, so you get 10 meat. Normally you get about 5 a day. Always talk to Tanamon in the morning. You can always, or whenever, talk to her once a day. You can get a set of meat. This is the bathroom. Just in case a Digimon needs to use the bathroom, which they will have to, you're gonna have to run them into that, or there's other spots. There's these other guys. Basically, you don't really see anything because basically there's nothing really to see. So basically, what you want to do is go in here to training hall. This is the first place to do anything. This is how you train your Digimon to start out. There's going to be a more efficient way. So basically, while sitting in this screen, time does not go by. So you got strength, speed, wisdom, stamina, MP, and HP. I can explain what they all do. Strength, basically how much damage you do with an attack. Stamina, how much damage you can take and how much you resist an attack. Of course, HP, how much damage you can take before you faint. MP, how many attacks it can use. Speed is how Frequent, they attack on their own, not what you commanded them. And then there's wisdom. Wisdom, a lot of people don't know what this do, and it really shocked me. When wisdom is high, it basically lowers the MP needed for your. It basically lowers your MP needed for attacks. So let's say you got some big attacks that take a lot of MP, and then you have smaller attacks, but as wisdom goes up, it does that. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to even everything out, so as you train them, you'll know that little thing at the bottom where you see like the little person with the wet spot and that beaner, that's your fatigue meter. Do not let that go up all the way. I struggled doing this hard the first time, because if it goes too high, your Digimon get sick, then you need medicine, and you don't even want to do that. You eventually get a hospital in the city, but that's not till much later, so you need medicine. Medicine's very hard to get. Just don't do it. So I'm just going to try to train them a little bit and show you what happens. So I press on this, start training. So next you have to do this roulette. You can hit one of these icons to get a bonus. It'll power up. So I hit that circle. So you see 28 to their strength, so they're gonna do a little bit more damage. They got 6 to their stamina and 6 to their speed. Spreads like that work typically, so
You're getting stronger.
you can do this all day long. I'm going to try to get their strength up a bit. Then I'm going to go for stamina. Then I'm going to go for speed, stuff like that. So, you see now they got the little food on them. They're going to tell you everything they need. So, they're hungry. So, if you're hungry, if they do, now this is always good. When they don't want something, you scold them. That'll raise their bonds. That'll also raise their discipline. Most Digimon need a high discipline rate in order to Digivolve into them.
Careful now.
So you scold them basically, I'm over here acting up and I shouldn't be.
It's chow time.
Bam. So basically, one's completely full, they both liked it. The other one's still hungry. So when they're still hungry, just feed them again. So now you see that their fatigue is high, and you see how they got those little symbols. They're saying they're very tired. So what you do is every training takes 1 hour. As you can see the time going forward. So when they get tired, just talk to Digimon here, and you can rest. That'll take their stamina down and all of that. So now we got Digivolutions. Normally exactly 2 hours after eating, they're gonna have to go to the bathroom. I can tell you that now. I've literally got this stuff down to a science because I did that box mentality I always talk about. So now we have a Koromon. Now what he'll Digivolve into, he's probably gonna Digivolve into Black Agumon. I can tell you that now. They're like the factory resets. You really don't need the other ones because you're really not gonna get too many of them, because it's gonna take a long time to get to what you really want, because the stat grinding and all that type of stuff, you don't have to worry about that later. I've literally found out how to do so much stuff in this game, and it was ridiculous. So basically, that's that. So generally, when they Digivolve, as you can see, their parameters or stats go up a bit higher. So I'm just going to keep strength because I want to make sure their strength is over 100. I typically start off with their strength, then I start off with their stamina. There are things other ways you can do to make stamina, to make fatigue go down. There's a skill that lets you reduce fatigue. I missed it there. See, they're hungry again. They're hungry. Me typically, I just give them meat. Basically, you do not want to go out in the city. Digistock will help them go weight down. Weights do matter in certain areas, but it doesn't. So like I ate at towards almost 14. That's 2 o'clock. At about 16, they're going to need to use the bathroom. You can do that as you will. Those portable toilets, you just use those for Digimon when they're out. So basically, we want to do this. You control each Digimon you want to use by the left and right. You can tell which Digimon does what. You can also have one of them rest. You cannot rest them both at the same time. See, at 16, they got to use the bathroom. There is a bathroom inside the training hall. You just go there, let them go to the bathroom. That refreshes their mood. Now they're in a good mood. Do not go outside the city. Don't go outside the city until you are rookie level. If you are not rookie level, don't go outside. Those Digimon will kill you. Oh, they're hungry again. So now I'm just gonna feed them Digistocks, cause Nope, not sleep. I'm just gonna feed them Digistalks. And then now they're both completely full. They're a little tired. Go back to sleep. You rinse and repeat this. This is why I'm gonna do a lot of this grinding off screen, so you have to sit here and watch me do this crap all the time.
All you've got.
I'm watching. By the time I come back in the next video after really grinding, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have some stats going on. There are things I am gonna go out in the world and show you. Oh, so now it's time to Digivolve. Also, Digivolution can throw off a lot of time base. So now he's ready to go and Digivolve into his rookie form. Basically, you saw the Z's, they want to go to sleep. But now that he Digivolve, like I told you, he's going to probably turn into Black Agumon, which is a virus type. He doesn't require a lot. His stats don't require to be really high. This time, the first Digimon, just let them Digivolve into whatever. You can generally see as you praise them and stuff, and you doing different interactions, you'll see what the requirements needed. And Black Gabumon. Just let them Digivolve into whatever they can. Like, it gets better, it gets a whole lot easier. So now, as you can see, they're not sleepy anymore. I'm still not going outside because right now there's a little stronger Digimon out there. Not gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna get the MP up a bit. So what we're gonna do right now is see, every time they Digivolve, your tamer level goes up. See that experience at 906 next? Everything that you do almost gets you tamer experience. I'll show you more of that later. So remember what attack skills? Dark Spirit. So he unlocked that skill because I Digivolved into this thing. Most skills you're gonna learn by fighting other Digimon. As you fight them, they'll learn it. See how it has that high cost at 88? Basically, I've gotten it to go down to a lot less, and by the time you get later in the game, 88 MP is gonna be almost nothing. So all these are highlighted because if I have these attacks, I can equip these attacks. Same with the water. He can use these for ice attacks. Same thing with him. But he's able to use, since he's Agumon, he's able to use some of the fire attacks. Like I say, they also have the high tension abilities. It takes MP damage, set HP. You can do that if you need to. I don't really use them. I'll show you the times I do. Then they have the special attack, Spitfire Blast and Little Horn. It's gonna be a while before I can really use those. So history, you'll see. You don't really know. I can tell you that's Black Garurumon. Mostly the top spot is always what they Digivolve into naturally. This is Greymon Blue, but I know I'm not going to be able to get him because he takes an incredibly a lot in order to get. He requires a certain weight. He needs to be really heavy. He needs to have a good amount of attack, stamina, and HP. It's all kind of crazy. So literally the first time is natural. Now that triangle you see those numbers in between each entity. You got the two between the Digimon. You got the one in between even me and each Digimon. When those are all 100, you're doing really well. They go up by praise and by what they like to eat. There's a special one. There's another way to raise up the one between the Digimon. I'll show you how to do that really quick too as it comes up. But for the most part, if you know, most of your Digimon just gonna like meat, so just give them meat. There are other ways to get it. Eventually, you'll see. So I'm just trying to wait till they get sleepy so I can take them. I'll show you more. I'm waiting for them to get sleepy so I can take them. Generally, when you raise NP, you're gonna raise their wisdom a little bit. So I'm just trying to get everything to like 100 and 1,000.
Ready to eat?
So that's not raising their bond because they don't really like this food. They
Give
just.
this all you've got.
So, well, let's go for more attack. Really, you don't need a lot of speed right off unless you just feel like attacking a lot. I mean, that's really it. But if you can,
Are you ready?
it's like this. If you don't have the MP to use it, basically it's no point. See, like I said, 2 hours, boom. So I'm gonna sleep because I don't want to push their fatigue a little higher. So I'm gonna go to sleep. And even though it's about time for them to go to bed now, because basically they'll sleep. Now it's 12.
Gather up.
Just hit square or whatever your sister plan on. Hit square.
Time for bed.
Sleep. Best to always sleep inside somewhere, because if you sleep outside, you get less effects. So when you wake up, you see some good sleep. You recover 50% of your HP. all your fatigue is recovered, all your MP is recovered, bond is up 1, their mood is up, and Digifriend is up 1. So when they get up,
Hey,
first thing they want to do, they're gonna want to eat. So what you want to do is
it's chow
give them some
time.
meat.
Eat
Give
up.
them some meat. So you see when that happens, bam! There, you see those numbers are a bit higher. They like that food. Just keep doing it. Now I don't typically do this. I normally wait 2 hours in the city by training in order to see exactly what to do. You know, until I can go outside, because it gets pretty annoying trying to use I'm pausing it for a second so time doesn't keep going. It gets pretty annoying when they got to go to the bathroom. So, and if you did get those are called training failures. If they use the bathroom on themselves, yeah, I really don't care for training failures. So, gather all these items. So he gives you 1 portable toilet, 1 autopilot. You can use that to instantly warp back to the city wherever you are. Recovery disc, MP disc. He sometimes gives you medicine, so like I said, talk to him every day to start. Some days you're gonna kind of forget, you don't really care, so now you can go outside. Your rookie level, you can go outside. And now you see this Patamon. You see he has that little icon above his head, that exclamation point. Generally it means you can interact with him for something different. So basically, what it's explaining is if me, Show, the person touches a Digimon, we enter battle. Your Digimon can touch another Digimon all you want. So basically, he's just asking me who I am. You're asking him to come back to the city. He wants to fight. So basically, this is a fight. You just let your Digimon do whatever. I don't really ask them to do much, because when you have them start doing stuff, use up their order power, as you can see, they one-shotted it. And that's only with 200 strength. Like, yeah. If they might be harder with normal, I think he has more health. You get less money too. So you tell him, you know, all that. Once you beat him, he automatically joins. Not too much. He's just gonna go back to the city. It'll always let you know. See, Patamon joined the city. Every time you go back to the city after somebody joined the city, you'll go straight to Digimon's house and he'll tell you where they are, so you can look up what they're doing. So now, as you can see, you got Floatia. The prosperity went up by 1 because you got 1 Digimon. You want to check the mail, subfolder. These are basically what a Digimon is going to tell you they need before they'll join the city, or what you need to do, just for a reminder. And he's going to tell you, like I say, ask Votamon, like I told you. Always ask Votamon if you don't know. So you have things. I'm going to go just a little bit further, because as you can see, this gray item, this is a Digistalk. Basically mushrooms. If you go up here too early, there's a Fugamon up there. If you don't know what that is, that's basically a red Ogremon. Don't fight it. That thing will kill you. Your stats, your stamina and strength needs to be at least 600 in order to fight that thing. It's only a champion, but it's pretty powerful. It explains all of the stuff. I just really showed you how to do that. I'll show you materials, like when you see these little pieces. I'm going to do all of that. So basically, when you walk to it, just press X. You got Digicarp and you got an old card. Cards are just something you collect. Anytime you see yellow, you know you're extracting metal. They're telling you all this stuff, but like I said, I can get you through this real simple. The music in this game is pretty cool. Nothing really major. I wish I could skip this, but it just kind of does this whole little thing. This is your your main hub area to start out. This is what you do. You just kind of let everything go. Now there's a Goblurimon, a Goblymon, however you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. So we fight it. I don't really need to use any items. They're fine. Some Digimon are very easy to get, so you just let them go. Now I also can tell you the range on attacks. Certain attacks have different ranges. So like this Spirit is actually a pretty good ranged attack. because there's some like Mock Jab and Metal Claw that don't really go that far. They actually have to get closer to them. So once you knock it out, you notice you get bits after everyone, and their stats go up just about a little. So this little white fruit here, I'm gonna need it. This is called the salty fruit. Gonna need that. The reason why you need that is because you're gonna need it for a Digimon. Anytime you see blue, you're gonna need blue. You're gonna need blue. You're gonna be doing water or liquids. They could be acids. It could be all type of stuff.
Lucky.
Oh, and I got something rare. Anytime you hear him say lucky and you see something come up gold, you got a rare find. They tremendously boost your experience. So you see I have 300 bits now. As I say, when I get a chance, like there's a bathroom, there's a little bathroom right there. That's a bathroom, and then this is a vending machine. If you get drinks out of here, they'll help with the Digifriend a lot, and it's good to have for fatigue. You can go through here. There's another Gaburimon right here, but what you also need to be careful for, there is a big Digimon that can spawn here called a king-size Numamon. It's level 10. I don't care how strong you think you are, do not fight that thing. Your stats to fight that need to at least, the strength and attack power needs to be at least, strength and stamina needs to be at least 1,000.
You did it.
Doesn't matter what level they are, as long as their stats are at least around 1,000. That thing will cause massive damage to you. I fought it once and it kicked the crap out of me. I came back to it with some champion and still got the crap kicked out of me. So you see all of that happens. Now see when they return after battle, praise gold. Now this is where you praise them.
Good, that's it.
You praise them, and then you get their discipline up. That's those little circles that look like glasses. You got their bonnets up 2. Their mood is up 2, and their Digifriend is up 1. If you ever see them turn to each other and kind of dap each other up, do quick, that'll show you exactly. That'll get multiple results, and everything will go up by more. So now you got Stingmon, Saberdramon, and Garurumons for my Digimon, Black Gobblemon, and now you got Greymon Blue for my brother. You need the cheerful apple, pick it up. Anytime you see this green, this is wood. You just keep going. Basically, all of this stuff that you taken, there is a use for it. You're gonna take this, and now I can't carry more items. So when you want to do that, go over to materials. I can only carry 32 of them. As I upgrade my carry capacity, because we see items, I can only carry 20 items max. That's between ingredients, normal, and Digivolution materials. I don't have anything valuable, but you want to keep these on you because basically this helps your tamer level go up. So I can't get any more liquids at all. There are a bunch of Gaburimon out here. So here's the first Digimon. See Tentamon over here? Oh, time to go to the bathroom. This is like your basic hub. I wouldn't do too much in terms of going to the next areas. Like if you hit the options button or start, you can see let's see. You don't want to go to Server Desert yet. The old cableway and the power plant number 2, don't go there yet. There's some Digimon in there. There's some Gaburimon that are a lot stronger because they have an attack called Spin Attack, and it's going to do a crap ton of damage. Basically, Digimon will chase you. He can chase as much as you want to. I don't care. I'm trying to get them to the bathroom. I'm just like OCD when it comes to that stuff. Basically reset that. Yeah, that big Numamon hasn't come out. It can spawn in the old cableway, so please be careful. Like I said, that thing can be a challenge. See how it backs off of you, but then it'll chase you when you get by. Kind of funny. Just like where I am right now, I'm not used to seeing these numbers being so low.
Nice.
And see, look, you can see how much damage it is. You can see that did almost half his HP. Damage is random in terms of it's gonna do in a ballpark. They can take a level 2 down pretty simple. Bandages are very good for if your Digimon ever gets injured. They can get injured by having very treacherous, grueling battles, and the way that happens, if the HP gets really low, they get knocked out, or if you don't get game over, you get transported back to the city. They're probably gonna come back with an injury. Tell you that now. Alright, so you talk to Tentamon. He shares a few things with you. You tell him you peaked it, you know, you just want to be cool. He asks you to buy a recovery disc. I buy 400 bits. I take that, and he goes and he joins the city. That's all you need to do. Join the city. So, you can fish, but I don't have a fishing rod yet. Anytime you see red, this is for stones. It depends on what you get lucky and find. You can always find so much stuff here. Like here's another Digistock. You can talk to Biomon now, but she's not going to join the city. Always say now you can also pick up a lot of fruit, because fruit is good to sell. You can sell good fruit and call it a day. And Palmon, pretty much I could give Palmon what it needs to go to the city too. So like this, you go talk to Palmon, and Palmon says she need. You say no problem. She'll tell you she needs a cheerful apple, Digistock, and a salty fruit. One of my last playthroughs, I had such a long time finding a salty fruit. It was so annoying. So you bet. So you do that. She'll send you the Digimail, like I told you, just a reminder of what they need. So you talk to her again, and since I already have those, I got everything you need right here. You get that stuff over, she joins the city. Basically, she helps with the meat process because, you know, Tanamon is the pre-evolution of him. I'll pick up another Digistock just in case. So basically, I think I've hit everything. This is basically the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Let's see. That item right there, conductor limits. This is a very good item to have. It is very good in terms of it helps with fatigue very well. It is very, like, it looks cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I think that looks very amazing. So let's see. Basically, after all of that, I do a few battles. You check your bits. I got 320. You don't get a lot yet, but you do get abilities that will make that go forward. So let's go back to the city. If you ever want to test your Digimon strength, something else I can show you. If you want to test your Digimon strength, now I'm going to show you exactly how strong this Fugamon is. You can tell by what its name tag is, and the stronger it is, the faster it'll see you. So, see that? See how it's under its name is red? You don't want to mess with that thing. It's level 6, but it will kill you. When it has that little eye on it, that means it can see you. Normally, they won't. The stronger you are, the less likely they are to see you. But when they're stronger than you, they're going to see you from a very good distance, and they will chase you. So if you're not good at dodging, oh yeah, you better run and don't play around. Oh, if you run from a battle, it will lower your bonds and your stuff. See, you go right to Digimon's house.
Got a second? Made my
He said Patamon's come back. He set up a warehouse. So when you want to store items, talk to him. Tentamon is very important because when he does, he's opened up an item shop. So now the prosperity is 3 because I got 3 Digimon. Talk to Botamon. Let's see. Alright, and he'll tell you all of this stuff. So I'll report. There's finds of a there's a bug type Digimon that has been spotted in the forest in the Nine Plains. There's a Digimon in need of a good meal in a forest towards the east of Nine Plains. You'll find a Digimon spoiling for a fight in Nine Plains. When the greater the city's buildings increases, more Digimon may appear in the city. That is a very key thing that I didn't know at first. So basically, like I say, he tells you where everything is. Basically around 14, when it becomes like, no, it's 16. It'll become like dark. Sometimes the Tentamon isn't out here, so like sell all your stuff during the daytime. I basically do this so when you start selling. Let's see, so it's conductor limit 400, quick fruit for that, cheerful fruit, don't need none of that stuff. Like literally you have such limited money to start off with, you just want to pick up a lot of stuff and just sell it. That's literally it. So basically I'm going back into the town. I might be able to push this a little bit further and show you how to get some other Digimon. Because to get them to join is not very hard. I can literally just tell you how to get them. So if I get some off screen, which I probably will do, I'll probably get a lot off screen. So that way I can just let you do the story, feed them. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so get them there. Let's raise up their stamina a little bit more. You're gonna need stamina up front because there are some very powerful Digimon to start this game off. Getting a little, I don't mess around with fatigue. Just let them sleep because basically this gets really out of trouble. Oh, let them use the bathroom. Sometimes only one has to use the bathroom. It's kind of crazy. Like only my brother had to use the bathroom.
You ready?
So basically, you just keep going. So time to go back to strength. I'm telling you, this strategy, basically, probably when y'all see me next time when I'm playing this, I might have champion Digimon already, because I'm going to really grind. I just want to be good enough. So basically, the Digimon that's around you, they're not very hard to deal with. You basically have, let's see, in the Night Plains, you have Numamon in the forest, you have Wormmon in the forest, you have Numamon's looking for something called green Digistalks. So he's looking for that. There is he's looking for green Digistalks. You can bring him 5 of those, he'll fight you. You send him to the city. He basically always gives you one free portable toilet every day. So you'll always get that. So y'all tired yet? Nope. Yes. Y'all still want to train. So if we can. So now that the HP and everything is going to 2,000, stuff's really gonna start opening up. Like I say, I'll always come in and I'll tell you guys what I've done after, give you a quick rundown of what I do, because you know I recorded an hour at a time. So I just want to throw this quick one out here. We're gonna keep this going. Try to squeeze that last little bit in. You know, they always get 100% fatigue drop. Basically, you don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I scold them. And you see how you saw Ken basically said, listen to your tamer. Ken's encouragement multiplied the results, so you get more. So it basically doubles everything. You get more, and then you make them go to sleep. If you praise them, they'll stay up longer. Throws off your whole day. So when they get up, see, don't want to wake up. Scold them. Oh, you feed them in the morning. You know what to do.
Ready to eat?
Typically, I feed them one Digistalk and one of that. So basically, that happens. And now, something else I have to explain real quick. When you go in here, you know how you see their ages. Sho's age is 2, and then Ken's age is 2. So what happens with them is the age basically. I think they can Digivolve at age 1 to rookie level. Like those 2 special Digimon I showed you, the 2 first War Greymon and Metal Garurumon you get. They'll Digivolve they'll Digivolve into their quickly into their rookie forms. You do what you gotta do. At age 3, they'll Digivolve into their rookie their champion forms, no problem. Age 7, they go ultimate. Age 11, they Digivolve to Mega. They'll always go there. But these guys, I'm gonna have to strong. So now I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I mean. So show. Yeah, like I told you, Black Garurumon, he's a hand-to-hand. So as you see with Stingmon, he needs 1,500 stamina. I'm nowhere near that right now. That's not gonna be nothing. I mean, where I am in my personal file, that's kid stuff. My Digimon literally are born with stuff at least 2 or 3 times. They literally, my baby Digimon have 1,500 stamina. So you got Garurumon, who's pretty cool, and you got Saberdramon. In this one, you have, like I say, Greymon Blue, Saberdramon, and you really don't have anything else to go off of. Kind of crazy. Nothing you can do. Also, you see in one generation, that means this is the first generation of these breed of Digimon. There's a trophy if you get them to reborn 20 times. It is something I'm gonna try it in this run, so that means I'm not gonna get certain abilities. But also tamer, you see I went up a lot of experience. When you bring in a lot of materials, that will boost up your experience a lot. Late game, it doesn't. The max time level is 50. I'm almost there, so I do get that one. So with that being said, I think I've covered everything. So what we're gonna do is give it a quick save. You can save it just about anywhere. So you see this, I'm at level 49. This is my own personal file. This is the one I've been working on. As you see, I got 91 hours clocked in. I got 58 in this one. This is the very first one I ever beat, but it's nowhere near where my 49 file is. This one's 46. I haven't even really gone through this at all. As you can see, 10/7/21, like that was 17 days before my 31st birthday. And this is literally, that's a long time ago. I think I just lost my pure Digimon. So I'm gonna save over this one because I don't really need it anymore. So I'll save it. You can save it in, like I said, anytime. So with that being said, this is the end. This is probably a good place to leave off because I'm about to go grind off screen. So with that being said, this is James' show. Like I say, I'm gonna give you guys kind of updates of what's been going on with me that past year and a half. Kind of crazy stuff going on. You guys see I started my podcast up with my guy D. We're gonna try to pump out more episodes soon. It's been kind of crazy trying to get everybody's schedule together. A lot going on. I got a whole new look. I'm telling you, it's been a lot. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and keep supporting. Share this video, like it. See you next time.